Excellence, the final chapter. Oh dang, we here already? I guess it makes sense, everyone's gone. Are you guys gonna follow them through the rabbit hole? What's your plan? They're gone. All of them. The entire marching band just up and vanished, leaving us behind in this abandoned compound. Alone. With Mr. Wiley. Don't say that like Tom didn't tell you the plan and asked you to come with, girl. You crazy.
This is the tunnel they dug.
Looks like it. Should we go through, you think?
I don't see any other options at the moment.
Neither do I.
Well...
Thanks.
Ladies first.
I get down on my knees, heart pounding. It's a short tunnel, but it's dark and claustrophobic. It feels harder to breathe just looking at it.
I'll be here the whole time.
Right. Come on, Cadence. You got this. The entire band went through there, and so can you. I take a deep breath and crawl inside. A few seconds of heart-pounding terror later, and I'm on the other side of the fence. Now it's your turn.
Impossible!
Quickly, very, very quickly.
What the hell is that?
Hurry, Clark!
Did the band leave? No! No, you can't leave too!
Mr. Wiley calls to us desperately as Clark gets down and begins squirming his way through the tunnel. I fight the urge to run as our band director sprints nearer and nearer.
Please don't leave! Please don't!
Ugh! Clark! Mr. Wiley grabs him by the ankles and begins pulling him back through the tunnel. I grab his hands and hold tight.
Just let me explain! Just let me explain! Listen to me!
Let me go!
Clark lashes out with his feet, kicking Mr. Wiley square in the face. Nice, we did damage for the first time. Mr. Wiley falls backwards, and Clark is free to squirm his way through the rest of the tunnel. I help pull him out. When he's back on his feet, he faces Mr. Wiley, crossing his arms and lifting his chin triumphantly.
We will be taking our leave now.
Wait! No, you can't go! There's something you need to know!
You have been incredibly disrespectful to both Cadence and myself. Especially Cadence. You are not deserving of our respect nor our attention any longer. Let's go, Cadence.
Marching band is over!
Correct.
I agree with this.
Yes, it is.
No, not band camp! Marching band itself!
What?
The school board cut marching band from Blue Mountain's music program days ago. During the first week of band camp. I kept you here because I didn't want you to find out the truth.
You mean... this was all for nothing? Mr. Wiley's face contorts with grief. Instead of grief, I feel a flash of rage. Why are you only telling us now? And what on earth were you trying to accomplish? You couldn't have kept us here forever.
I don't know. I guess I had hoped... if the show was good enough, maybe we could convince the school board not to cut the marching band.
Marching band really is... no more.
Yes.
And you still offered me drum major knowing that it was all at an end.
Don't give me that look! The point is, we don't have a marching band here or there!
He waves a hand wildly in the direction of the woods.
It's over.
I feel like my entire world has been rocked. At any second, I expect my legs to give out beneath me, but they don't. I remain standing on my own 2 feet. Something wells up from deep within me. A strong surge of determination. No.
No?
It's not over yet. They only just left. We can still catch them. I can convince them to come back. I can't believe I just had to read that. Cadence, this is... no. Like, fine. You want to go through with, like, this plan. Like, the sane part of the plan that Wiley had was, like, make the show good enough to convince the school board to continue with band. That part was fine. The whole hostage situation, not fine. Get back to civilization and do it there, like you do in the other routes. This is... No. No.
Yes! If you can bring them back, then we can continue to hold practice!
No, Mr. Wiley. Band camp is over. They need to know the truth. It's the only way. And once they know the truth, then I can start on convincing them to try and help save the band. I'm hoping that that's the direction it's going, and she doesn't mean literally bring them back here to the location. Okay, Cadence? Please save yourself. I don't want it to be that plan, okay? We're taking this straight to the school board, just like you said. We're not going to let them get away with this.
Okay. The band is ready for this. I'll go with you.
No! I think it's best if you stay here. I can handle this on my own if I leave right now.
Fine. Good luck, you two. Bring them back.
Okay. I'm surprised he was actually, like, accepting of them going to do this. Probably not for long. He might get paranoid at some point and bring his gun and try to mow us all down. We've got to move quickly. Which way do you think we should go first, Clark? Clark?
It's all over.
Huh?
Marching band is over.
Clark.
All of our work was for nothing. Everything we did these past few weeks. All of that suffering. None of it mattered.
Of course it mattered. Look, I said it to Mr. Wiley, and I'll say it to you too. We can still save the band. This isn't over yet.
It is. We'll never convince our bandmates to come back with us, to help us save the marching band. They hate me, and they don't care about the band. It's over!
No, it's not!
What will I do with my life now?
Snap out of it! I grab his shoulders and shake him vigorously. He blinks, stunned. Clark, listen to yourself! You still have your clarinet. You still have music. And you still have me! I squeeze his shoulders in an effort to comfort him. Then I reach out and place a hand on his tear-stained cheek. We're going to get through this together, okay? I'm not going to let you stand here feeling sorry for yourself when there's work to be done. God so help me, I will carry you through these woods if I have to.
Okay.
Have hope.
I'll try.
Good. I let him go and take a step back.
But perhaps I should stay here. The others might see me and they might get angry. Perhaps you should go alone.
No.
No.
I look him straight in the eye. I need you with me.
Very well.
Now stop dragging your feet and let's go already.
Right.
We're going to save marching band.
Hey!
I thought I heard your voice.
There's my boy. Tom! And the trombones! I feel like I haven't seen you in a day and an age.
We hung back just in case you would decide to join us, and you did. We better get going now.
Wait, Tom. We can't leave.
Why not?
I explained to him the situation.
Whoa!
No way! They canceled marching band after we already started the season and Mr. Wiley hid it from us? And after everything he's done, you want us to go back in there?
Yeah, I'm with you, Tom. That's a crazy plan. No, you don't have to go back in. Just wait here while I try to gather the rest of the band and tell them the news. Can you do that? Speaking of which, where is the rest of the band?
They went on ahead, I guess.
You guess?
Yeah. We kinda sorta all got separated.
Great. My job just got a lot more difficult. Okay. No big deal. I can handle it.
If anyone can, it's you.
In the meantime, would you mind staying here while I try to find the others? I'll send them in your direction. Once they get here, try to keep them here.
And how am I supposed to do that?
Stand-up comedy night part 2.
Okay, I'll do it.
Thank you, Tom. For this and for not giving up on me.
I've got your back. Always.
I never stopped believing in you, Cadence.
Tom, please stop. You're making me love you.
If you're both finished, can we go? There are clouds moving in.
Oh right, the rain's coming.
Hey, Clark, your eyes look a little red. I'm fine!
He's right. We need to go. Bye, Tom!
Good luck.
We've barely taken a couple steps when we run into the color guard.
Gather round.
Come on, ladies. There's no need to be scared. Marion and some of the guys are right up ahead, I think.
Sabrina!
Oh!
Cadence, it's you. Will you help us find the others?
The escape's been cancelled, and you need to know why. I tell her what Mr. Wiley told me.
No way. Why would they cut marching band? They can't do that.
They already did, but I promise you that we're not going to let it stand. We need to come together and stop this injustice from taking place.
We have to go back.
Right. Come on, girls. We're going back.
She heads back the way we came.
That was easy enough. You always did speak well when addressing a group.
Thank you, Clark. Let's keep going. Clark and I hurry through the woods, jogging side by side, keeping our ears peeled for any sign of our fellow band members.
I hear someone.
I hear it too. An unmistakable voice carrying through the trees. There's only one person I know whose voice carries in such an impressive way. Oh, Doug! Doug! It's the entire drum line! What luck!
Hey!
It's the drum major. You don't know her name, do you?
That hurts, Doug. We were more once upon a time.
What's he doing here?
I feel sick just looking at his stupid face. Trust me, the feeling is mutual.
Whoa. Clark, we're trying to convince them to come with us, not chase them away.
And why would we come with you?
Oh hey, the pit's here too! The poor pit. There's something you need to know. Again, I explain the situation. It looks like I'm going to be doing this a lot.
Well, this sucks.
Band is really over. Are you sure this isn't a Mr. Wiley scheme to get us to come back?
I hadn't considered that, but no. I believe he's telling the truth. If you had seen him, I'm sure you would agree.
Well, if there's a chance that we can save the band, then I'm in. Me too!
Me 3.
That's so stupid.
Not me.
I'm glad that somebody's brain is working. I can't believe I'm saying that about Drum of all people. He's like, y'all crazy.
I'll kill you.
You don't have any say. I decide what's best for the drumline, not you. Fine!
Not a chance.
Well, I'm not going. Mr. Wiley probably hasn't even realized the pit has gone missing.
You're right, he probably hasn't. No, that's wrong. You're wrong. The pit is really important. You're wrong, Marion. I know Mr. Wiley doesn't give the pit much attention, but that doesn't change how important the pit is to the rest of the band.
Don't pretend like you think that highly of us.
Oh, would you elaborate? I didn't know pit and important could be used in the same sentence.
She's really going to make me grovel for this. Oh, trust me, you owe her this and more. Well...
Excuse me.
Allow me, Cadence.
He faces Marion square on. Battle of the glasses.
The pit enhances the performance of the overall show wonderfully. Your instruments add an element of beauty that cannot be found in any other section. You are the spice that makes the meal delicious. But spices aren't always necessary, right? Some marching bands don't even have a pit.
Correct.
True, but that does not change my point. You are valued by our marching band. And if you truly value the marching band in return, then it would be in your best interest to return to the compound and wait for the rest of the band to join you.
Did it work?
Pit, we're going back.
Nicely done, Clark.
You heard her, drumline. Move out! Woo!
We did it! Great job, Clark. You're a great speaker as well.
Thank you.
This is just gonna get harder and harder and harder. We got like Pop-Tart, we got Peter, we got Susie. Eesh. Probably runs into Samuel next. Samuel should be fairly easy to convince. We come to a stream and find a familiar group debating on whether or not to cross.
Clarinets!
Ah, your group. Okay. Oh, it's Clark!
Clark! We missed you!
Go back to Camp Bearpaw at once.
Okay.
They do! That's great. You didn't even have to explain anything.
I am their leader.
Well, whatever works. So far, so good.
Yes, but I have a feeling there are certain groups that will not be so receptive.
Maybe I should let Clark take the lead on talking to some of the sections. He is a leader in his own way. He might do even better than me.
So where should we go from here?
Gosh. Well, there's no, trombone sound, so we shouldn't die here. Let's head along the stream for now. Not willing to get wet, we decide to walk alongside the stream. Clouds are beginning to move in, thicker and darker. A chill breeze carries with it the scent of rain. It isn't long until we cross paths with another familiar face. Nice. I told him I didn't want to get wet, and he just leaves me in the dust. Ugh, some boyfriend. Damn, that's cold.
Don't worry, we'll find a way past the stream. Maybe there are some stepping stones up here.
Hey, flutes!
Oh my gosh.
Well, well, look who it is. She didn't want to help us dig and get dirt under her nails, but now here she is, ready to escape with us.
I'm not escaping. I've come for a different reason. I tell her what I've told everyone else up until now.
Band is over? Finally! I'm sick of band camp.
Weren't you listening? Band is over for good. The school board has gotten rid of it from our school's music program.
Well, like I care. I was only in it for the social life.
So you're not going back to the others?
I didn't say that. Meeting it with everyone sounds better than crossing this muddy stream. What do you think, Piper?
I'm going back. I don't want to lose marching band.
Me too.
Well, if you guys are going, then I am too.
Flitties stick together. By the way, good luck convincing Peter to do anything.
She leaves, arm in arm with her fellow fluties.
Oh boy.
We continue on into the woods, trying to keep Camp Bearpaw at our back so we don't get lost. But the farther we go, the more difficult it gets. A raindrop plinks off my nose. We'd better hurry.
Oh! Susie!
Clark, would you mind giving us a moment?
Of course.
I'm going to double back and see if we missed anyone.
Well, I can't wait to see how this is resolved. He vanishes among the trees. Where's Eugene?
Like you care.
What are you talking about? Of course I care.
I'm beginning to think you don't, Cadence.
What do you mean?
It took me a while to realize it, but we have a really one-sided friendship.
Her words hit me like a stab in the gut. I can only stare at her in shock, rendered speechless.
I'm always there for you. I listen to your problems. I support you when you're feeling low. But you never do the same for me.
I gotta think about that one. If that's true, I've been in Susie's shoes, and that sucks when you're in a one-sided friendship like that. When you're always the supporter and never the supportee. I gotta think back and see if Cadence is actually supported. I don't know, like, Susie hasn't really come to us with problems, but that might be because she knows that Cadence doesn't listen to her? What?
Yeah, I have my own self-doubts too, Cadence. I have my own fears. But you wouldn't know because you never took the time to ask.
I never even suspected that anything was wrong. You never told me.
I had to tell you? You can't read your best friend of 5 years.
That's asking too much. Not everyone can be a mind reader. You have to tell me what's wrong. Yeah, I agree with that. You can't just... I hate that in relationships, any relationships, by the way, where someone, like, expects you to be able to read their mind because you've known them for a long time. That's not how that works. You have got to communicate. It's one thing if you communicate something and someone blatantly ignores what you've communicated, but you can't just be like, well, they should know I'm upset. No.
Okay, fine then. You want to know what's wrong? How about this? My best friend betrayed me to suck up to some guy. My boyfriend doesn't show me half of the amount of affection I show him, and I feel like we're not going to make it. And whenever I hear people laughing behind my back, I automatically assume they're laughing at me because I'm insecure. And...
She chokes on her words.
Is that enough for you?
Susie. Tears bunch in my eyes. I'm so sorry.
Yeah?
I can see she's holding back tears as well. She blinks them furiously away. I'm sorry for the turn our friendship took in the past week. If I could take all of it back, I would. But I need you to know that I wasn't sucking up to Clark. I honestly thought I was doing the right thing as the band's drum major. I thought everything would work itself out. But now I see that I was wrong. We never should have stayed in such a dangerous situation, especially when you and everyone else felt so scared. And I'm so sorry I wasn't a better friend. I guess I just have a tendency to get wrapped up in my own problems. It's selfish of me, I know. I need to do better. So, if you want to give our friendship another try, then I promise I'll make an effort to listen and be a better friend to you. You've always been a wonderful friend to me, Susie. I don't want to take that for granted. I want to be that kind of friend for you. The kind of friend you deserve. But only if you're willing to give me that chance. And I know that at this point in time, I don't deserve it. I choke on my words miserably, bowing my head. I don't know, I feel like Susie's insecurity and, well, I mean, insecurity with people laughing at her and also insecurity about, like, her boyfriend leaving her. They're kind of the same thing. She kind of projected that onto Cadence as well. That insecurity. And was like, she's betrayed me in this moment. Which, I mean, she did. She did belittle her feelings, but it got amplified X amount because of insecurities, because of the hostage situation and the fear and everything. But you gotta communicate. This is a two-person problem here. Cadence has at least admitted to her fault in it. I think she's taking a little too much responsibility in this situation, but she's taking some responsibility. So, ball's in your court, Susie. I try to imagine a life without Susie's friendship, and my heart clenches painfully. Susie?
Of course I want to stay friends, you dummy.
Don't call me a dummy. You're a dummy. She hugs me. I hug her back, crying with relief. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay, shh. You can stop saying that now. I'm sorry too. I was a jerk.
Not as big of a jerk as me.
Yes, I was.
No, you weren't.
Okay, we were both jerks. But we're cool now. Thank you for hearing me out.
And thank you for your honesty. I needed to hear it. We both let go. This. Underline, circle, stars, fireworks, trumpets, whatever's needed. This is the key. This is the thing. Oh, good grief. Yes.
Communication is key.
Oh gosh. I totally forgot to tell you.
Tell me what?
I tell her everything.
No way.
Marching band is over? But...
It's okay, Susie. We're not going to go down without a fight. But first things first, I need to finish up gathering the band. Can you head back to Camp Bearpaw for me?
Okay, sure, but... Be careful, Cadence. I think it's going to storm.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Grab Toby and get out of here.
See you later.
Suddenly, I find myself standing in the middle of the woods alone. Panic seizes me for a brief instant. Clark?
What is it?
I'm here.
I spot him picking his way through the underbrush and relief floods me.
I found the saxophones and convinced them to go back as well.
Okay, nice. Great!
I think I hear the trumpets up ahead.
Then let's catch them quick. What about the mellophones? We find the trumpets standing at the edge of a cliff, gazing at the view it offers. Peter!
Perfect.
Oh, great.
Something's come up. You need to head back to the...
No.
Fine. Let me explain first. Marching band is...
Like I care.
I don't care. I'm not letting you interfere with our escape.
Thunder rumbles in the distance. It's beginning to rain harder now. Don't do this, Peter. He's not going to make this easy. What should I do? What a time to be a trombone. This is a bad ending. What happens here? The bear comes out? Peter shoots me in the face? Clark and Peter rumble off the cliff to their deaths? So many options. Asking Clark for help is 100% the wrong move. They hate each other. In the best of circumstances, this would be the wrong move. He does have some respect and a lot of fear for Cadence. And usually when she just keeps battering him, he listens. So, as awful as that sounds. Keep at it, girl. I believe in this dream. Peter...
Can't hear you. Everyone, let's get the hell out of here.
Just listen to me! I spring forward and grab his shirt in my fists. Now do I have your attention? I would punch you so hard if I could right now.
Whoa, it's getting hot up in here.
Ugh.
I don't know if your big head can comprehend this, but listen carefully and try your best. Marching band is over. Gone. The Blue Mountain School Board got rid of it. Your last year in band already happened. You're done. I release him. For a long moment, he doesn't move or say anything.
You're kidding.
You really think I would joke about this?
If marching band is really gone, why are you so intent on everyone heading back?
That's where I'm sending everyone to meet up. We can discuss a plan and figure out what to do from there. I thought maybe we could perform the show for the school board to try and change their minds.
Mr. Wiley is back there. What's stopping him from taking us all prisoner again?
Nothing, I guess. But I don't think he will. He wants to save the band as much as we do.
Whatever.
I could care less about this band, but... How can you say that?
Clark, let him finish.
Yeah, let me finish, Clark.
God! Watch him so badly.
No.
I can't just stay silent and listen to you. I've always wondered this, and now I have to ask. Why are you in marching band if you claim not to care? You don't have an answer for that, do you? At least not one that you're willing to share with me.
Really?
Look, I used to care. I really did. I wanted our band to be the best of the best. But next year, when you're my age, your eyes will be opened. You're going to realize that none of this really matters.
Pathetic.
I will never think like you. Because thinking like that is akin to giving up. It's the coward's way out. You care way too much about a band that doesn't even exist anymore.
It is better to care too much than not at all.
Snap, snap, snap! Get him.
I'd recommend you go out for drum corps if you didn't play clarinet. Don't change the subject. Just remember those words. As I was saying before Clark so rudely interrupted me, I guess I might as well head back. If you do perform the show for the school board, you'll need your trumpet soloist.
He smooths his hair and I refrain from rolling my eyes. Yes, we will definitely need our trumpets. You're one of the most important sections in the band.
Don't you mean the most important?
Alright, now you're pushing it.
Okay, let's go back.
Is there anyone else out here with you?
Yep.
Almost forgot. The mellophones went on ahead. They were so jumpy, they just took off when we first escaped.
I'll catch them. Here I go!
Wait for me! You're going too fast!
Oh no, here comes the rain. We'd better hurry. I nearly run right into Olive in my haste.
The hell?
Watch where you're going! Ugh, this is miserable!
I take a moment to catch my breath. Hey, mellophones! There's something I have to tell you guys. I hurriedly explain everything, but as soon as I finish, I realize there is one person who is not there to hear it. Where is Pop-Tart?
He's straight up ahead. He ran off on his own. You should speak with him. He won't listen to me.
I plan to. Clark, let's go.
Well,
I don't think you want me there.
I do want you there. We started this together and we're going to finish it together.
Very well, then.
Oh, Dark Tart, come out, wherever you are. Please don't stab me in this cave. Clark and I spot a cave tucked among the mountainside and automatically head inside to get out of the rain. And who should we find but the Mel himself? Found you! What are you doing all alone in this cave?
I was just wondering if anyone would miss me if I stayed here forever. I doubt it.
The band would certainly miss you.
Because there would be a hole in the drill, right? But Mr. Wiley said it's better to have a hole than someone who sucks. You should just leave me here.
No way! I can't do that! I tell him what I told everyone else, but he has zero reaction. He only stares at me with those dead eyes.
So?
So?
I don't care about band. I was thinking of dropping out anyways. And I don't want to talk to you. Or him.
He glares in Clark's direction.
You can go now.
What should I do? Clark, looked sad when he said that. Like, I feel like he wants to say something to Pop-Tart in this moment. And it would kind of make sense that I would convince the trumpets, and then Clark has to convince Pop-Tart. We kind of have an equal partnership here. So, I think... I mean, I've stood up for Pop-Tart a lot, but Clark and Pop-Tart have had some differences. I think if Clark is asking him to come back, he'll believe that more than if Cadence is asking him to come back. Clark, you need to talk to him.
What? I don't want anything to do with him.
Please, it has to be you. Just trust me. Talk to him.
Very well. There is something I have been meaning to say to you.
I'm sorry.
I am sorry for the way I treated you. You are? All my life, I had to deal with bullying. I hardly had any friends growing up. Those who might have warmed to me avoided me because they did not want to risk being mocked as I was. I was often alone. Why didn't you have any friends? You might have noticed, but I am not the easiest to get along with.
The ghost of a smile twitches on Pop-Tart's lips.
Life was lonely and difficult. Until I found something special in band. Music brought new light into my world. School always bored me, but music challenged me. I even made some friends through it. I knew I had finally found my calling. And marching band. It's on an entire level of its own. It's not a sport, but a family. A family I care deeply for, even though I may not always go about the right way of showing it. But then that family fell apart. I let my love for music and my desire for excellence transform me into a monster. I treated you and others harshly amidst my pursuit for perfection. And in doing so, I destroyed any enjoyment marching band might have given you. That was never my intention. I never should have held you to such high standards, expecting you to excel at every little thing when you had only just begun learning. Marching band has given me so much. Thinking that I may have ruined it for someone else tears me up inside. I can't imagine anything more terrible. I've been a fool, and I truly regret my actions. From now on, I will seek to correct my behavior. I'm going to try harder.
I'm so sorry.
And so, I will say it again. I am so very sorry. Can you forgive me, Pop-Tart?
Aw, the hood came down. There's our boy again.
I forgive you.
Pop-Tart removes his hood and smiles shyly.
That's very kind of you. Especially since I have done nothing to earn your forgiveness. I was thinking of quitting marching band. But if you're willing to try harder to get better, then so am I.
That's very admirable, Pop-Tart. I think I see his old personality shining through once more. Dark Tart has been vanquished! Thank goodness!
So where do we go from here?
I think it's time to go home.
We need to get back to the others.
Yes, let's go. We step outside and lift our eyes to the night sky. Oh, look at that! The storm seems to have passed us by. That was the shortest storm yet. Alright, moment of truth. That's not a good sound. That's not a sound you want to hear. Hold on. Are those?
Police officers! Look, Cadence, Clark! We're saved!
Woohoo! And everyone is here too!
Oh no!
Wait, Where are the baritones?
Oops. I forgot about the baritones!
Don't worry. We'll do a sweep of the perimeter and make sure we have all of you kids before we leave.
But how did you know to come here?
An anonymous caller left a tip. Where is that band director of yours? He's in big trouble.
An anonymous caller? Who had service?
He disappeared. We'll search the area, but first we need to get you home. We're really going home.
Oh, yeah.
We're going home! We're going home!
I can't believe it. Clark, we're going home! I can't help but throw my arms around him. He returns my hug, dazed but grinning from ear to ear. The next thing I know, we're in a police car, headed back to civilization. It's finally over. No, it's not over until we confront the school board.